first win. Rush you again here for the first minute. Carry my team down 6 minutes.
Rocky Top!
Doesn't have to be perfect, ain't gonna be perfect. We go compete for 60 freaking minutes. All right, enjoy the opportunity, enjoy the environment, and then go play our butts off, play for one another, and have a hell of a lot of fun. Everybody got me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
99% of the people in this world want to be great. Would you agree with that? Yeah, they're called wannabes. 1% work to be great. Drop the mic on that.
Yeah, again, I think we should really have the best defensive line in the country. I feel really good about our depth that we're building. I feel really strongly about, their attitude and the determination that those guys have played with. And again, I'm not even talking as much about football, just great guys. They're great human beings, and, they've really worked hard. And, as coaches, we want to see guys develop and reach their full potential.
Yeah, they're scared. You feel me? Like, you can't double him or chip him, or, you feel me, because you got me on the other side. And if you want to put a guard on me, you got Omar or Don Bailey on the 3 takes. Like, you can't do nothing with that. You feel me? So offense they see us all out there. They're scared. Everybody's worried. Like, so it feels good when we're all out there.
I know what I came here to do, and it's my job to go and get that done.
Do you remember when we fell in love? I remember, don't worry. Do you remember? I remember how it all began. How could I ever forget? It's the first time. Do you remember? I can feel it before. I can feel it again. I can feel it coming in the air now. I can feel it in hands. I can feel it in each other. I can feel it coming in the air now. We fell in love. You remember the time. How could I ever forget? You remember the time. We fell in love. You remember the time. How could I ever forget? Coming in the air now.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. He's Coach Jay. He's Coach Rice, and it is football time in Tennessee. It is game day, boy. Play for and make the breaks when one comes your way. Score. What's your favorite maxim, Coach Rice? What's your favorite maxim? I'm gonna put you on blast.
The physicality. You have to play physical throughout the whole game.
Coach Jay, favorite maxim.
The most physical team wins the game.
You already said it. You said the very first one, Boogie. You nailed it. Home run. Time to win by 50.
Dude, has this been the longest offseason ever, or has this been the longest offseason ever?
Dude.
Hammered Balls headquarters says he's wearing the same exact outfit as Coach Jay.
Is he really? That's freaking awesome, man. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, man. I'm excited. I can't wait, man. I'm like stuttering. I'm so excited for Nico and this team right now. I think we're going to be special, man. We just need to go out there, play our tails off. They're less of a team. We need to carry the fight to our opponent for 60 minutes today. Is that a maximum?
That is a maximum.
Maximum.
Man, I'm gonna have to educate. I feel like I just caught you
fired up, man.
I caught you. I know it's 3:00 in the morning out there in California. Yes, carry the fight to our opponent and keep it there for 60 minutes is indeed a maxim. Guys, we start every single show with it. It is part of history.
Team makes 2 6 win. Play for, make breaks, one comes always go If the first game breaks no hits, you know let us put on more steam. Protect our kickers, our quarterback, our lead, our ball game. All obstacles, block, cut, sides, 2 games after this win ends. Rush again here for the first man. Carry my team there 6 minutes.
I know what Maxim isn't Coach Rice's favorite, and that's press the kicking game.
Yeah. Got that right.
All right, this is a fan call-in show. We're going to open it up to you guys, but let me first catch up with you guys in the chat. The link is out for Talkin VAWLS Elite and Higher. Go to the community tab on YouTube. You guys can jump on the show. Seth Binkley dropped a $2 super chat and said it is finally here. Angry Titan for 5 says, door fee dues for the Nico show. Let's go, baby. Man, I would love to know who's more excited. What people are more excited about. Are they more excited about football time in Tennessee? Or are they more excited about Nico taking this dang thing over? Maybe a little bit of both. Bob drops a $5 super chat, says, good morning, Boogie, Vol Nation, and the Talkin VAWLS Colt. It is football time in Tennessee. Adam Lee for 5 says, screenshot this messy Oj. That's what that says, right? This messy Oj is today the day that starts our forever. This could be the beginning. Dude, JP messaged me this morning, and he was fired up, ready to go. I said, we're getting a little sneak peek to the future today. This is what this football team is about to become. So I'm with you, Adam Lee. Tony Canada drops a $2 super chat. We appreciate you, brother. Joseph Ayers for 2. Door fee, Vols by Fitty. We appreciate that. Ron, the Don, drops a $5 super chat. Says, door fee, let's go. I'm so ready for this. GBO, we're all ready. Yes. So, I feel like Ron the Don types the way he talks.
Dude,
yes. Something is going
I
on.
always read it with him.
GBO, we ready. Let's go. Oh my. He said, let's go. Oh my. Shout out to Hammered Balls headquarters for gifting a Talkin VAWLS membership. We appreciate that. And then Epic Nord becomes a member of the channel. Mikey56 joins the channel. Luke Thompson also joins the channel. We appreciate that. If you're not a member of the channel, you can fix that. Hit the join button over there right beside subscribe. It's what keeps the lights on around here, right? So we appreciate those memberships. I got a goal in the back of my head. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. So get those memberships in. I can't stress it enough how much it helps the channel. Craig J's been supporting us for 22 months. We appreciate that, brother. Brian becomes a member of the channel. Shout out, Brian. We appreciate that support, brother. Let me roll back up here. Tyler Harrison dropped a 20 spot. We'll play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Tyler says it is football time in Tennessee. Go Vols. My neighbor is the offensive line coach for Chattanooga. We have not talked much in the month leading up to the game. He knows they're going to get ran over. I kind of feel bad, but go Vols. I think you should buy a James Pierce jersey and just walk through your neighborhood all week long after today because that will put the fear of God in him. Matthew Watson drops a 5 spot. Says bad day to be a mock. Feels like 22. James is in the house. Drops a 5. Says go big Orange. Shout out, James. We appreciate you, brother. Dan Yoder drops a 20 spot. He says, Boogie, play the clip. I need it.
Rocky Top!
That never gets old. Although post-game show, should we retire it again? You guys really got mad last season. You said, I'm sick and tired of that for post-game show. So maybe we'll drop it for the post-game. We'll see. You never know. Adrian Wells for 10. Word of the day in game prediction equals pain. Anybody want to tell me where that quote comes from? Somebody please tell me they know where that quote comes from.
Three, man.
There we go.
Clever Lang. Come on now.
I love it. 62-10, Adrian Wells says. Sling Blade for 10. Finally, football has come back to Knoxville, GBO. Blackout Jones for 2 says, me and the family are in Neyland. Let's go. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. G Styles becomes a member of the channel. Thank you, G Styles, for that support. We need it. Vols Girl is in the house. $2 super chat says, door fee, go Vols. Paul Lindsay, been supporting us for 21 months. Joey Carroll, been supporting us for 40 months. Go Vols from the best house in the nation. He was sending me pictures of the Smoky Grace. He's inside the stadium as well. Don't give a shit. Says it's football time in Tennessee. We appreciate you, my friend, even though I shake my head every time I say his name. Stevie J drops an orange boy. We'll play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Stevie J for 20. I will donate $100 to keep the lights on for every win this year. Go Vols. Well, that's the type of support we need. Shout out Stevie J. We appreciate you. Robert Tuck has been a member for 2 years. We appreciate you as well, Robert. All right, let's get the boys on here. We got the kid in the house. What is up, Elijah? We also got Brian Fields and Bob is here. What's going on, fellas? How we feeling, Elijah? You fired up? Feel like a new year?
I'm fired up. I was thinking about it the other day. I really started watching football in 2007. I really started paying attention about our last trip to the SEC championship. And this is the best roster I've ever seen us have. You know, as a younger Tennessee fan, and I am more than excited. If Nico plays up to his potential, I believe he will. That's not really an if; it's a matter of when. We're gonna make a deep run in the playoffs this year. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Is anybody not? I don't. Is anybody not drinking the
I
Kool-Aid?
think all of All Nation is. I mean,
Yeah, if it was spiked, we'll all be dead in 20 minutes. I'm sure.
I've been drinking the Kool-Aid since 1972, and I like the flavor.
Look, you know, you talk about talent. I mean, look, Butch Jones had some legitimate talent on his teams. He didn't know how to develop it, and I think that's the biggest difference that we've seen with Heupel and this coaching staff. Their evaluations are on point. Their development's on point. I think we finally have some ball coaches, boys. We finally have ball coaches.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone, coaching staff that can develop players. I mean, Kiffin's staff probably could have, but you know, the heck with him. You know, that was the biggest problem. I mean, look, Alvin Kamara, look at him. I mean, as soon as he left the program, he blew up on the scene, and there were several players on that team that were in the same boat. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Jalen Hurd, but there ain't no reason why they shouldn't have been getting the same amount of carries, or Kamara should have been running back one.
Yeah,
And
should have been
in
given
my
the old
opinion.
1 too. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Jeannie, how we feeling today?
Can y'all hear me? I got new earbuds.
I can hear.
Okay.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Got you 5 by 5.
It's the first game. I'm a little nervous just because I have that still at Georgia State game.
Oh no,
That was awful, but I'm excited about this game. I really am. I know this team is a lot more talented than that team that played Georgia State, and we have a lot better coaching staff than we did when we played Georgia State. So I know it's just I think I have battered ball syndrome. That is a real thing.
I don't know. These boys are ready to eat. I can guarantee you that.
And I have a leader. He is a UT. He went to UT for grad school, and so we go back and forth. And he does not think Josh Heupel's the guy. And I'm like, but why not? But I think he has batter ball. I think he has batter ball syndrome too.
I mean, what else proof does a guy need in the first 4 years? It's really just been 3. We're going into year 4 of a tenure in what the program was to where it is now.
Oh, I agree.
Well, here it is, Coach. Coach Rice, what's going to happen is the only way people are actually going to start believing in our Vols again are when the fair weather fans come back, when we show them the natty that we said we're going to get this year.
I think if we make it to the Final Four, I mean, do I fully believe we can go win a natty this year? Yeah, but I think if we could get to the Final Four in the playoffs, I mean, you think in year 4 from where we were to make it in the Final Four of the playoffs. I mean, we've already eclipsed having that number 1 ranking. Now we got to go do it on the big stage and, you know, in the playoffs, win a couple games in the playoffs, make it into that top 4. And then that's where you start saying, hey, I think Tennessee may be sticking around year after year after year.
I mean, look at it in 22, you know, first in the CFP the first week. Then we get smoked by South Carolina. And where did we drop? Way out of, if you're not undefeated or a single loss team, nobody's going to believe in you.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and by the way, they just I have the Georgia game on in the back, and they just flashed to the tailgating. Their food looked terrible, man. Those guys can't cook. Stupid Bulldogs with no good damn food. Look,
somebody was commenting on the Friday morning stream wanting they need your recipe for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might film a little video on it, man. That tri-tip, I've got that perfected.
Well, they're in Death Valley, so that might be
100%. We will upload that video. Video.
What kind of sandwich?
What kind of together professionally, and you got to give the recipe. You got to break it down. You got to video every step. We will upload it on a Saturday morning, 100%.
Hey, now my mama can cook. Now she's from we lived in Georgia, but she was from Tennessee though. So
there you go, Elijah.
I got one shout out.
Well, let me
Ramadan, where are you?
He'll be here. Don't worry. Ethan Leonard for 5 says, let's effing go. Watching this season from a dorm at MTSU freshman year. Already warned my roommate I might get a little crazy. GBO Vols by a million. I love it. And good luck, man. Good luck. Freshman year, MTSU. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And good luck. Don't give a shit for 10 says Boogie. It's foosball, like in the movie Waterboy. Foosball time in Tennessee. Can we do I have to read profanity? Do I have to read profanity every day on this channel? Carl, the accountable accountant, ballot ban is in the house for 5. I can't wait to see Nico's first start inside Neyland Stadium in person. Sorry. Not sorry, Coach Jay. Sorry. Not sorry.
I'm jealous. He's fun to watch live, that's for sure.
I mean, I got to see his first touchdown inside of Neyland Stadium.
I got to see him at his first start at the Citrus Bowl.
That's
poor Coach Jay.
What'd you think, Jeannie? What'd you think?
He was great. He was great. I got to see one touchdown go in because all the other touchdowns were on the other side of the other side of the field. So
there you go.
Shout out to Samantha for becoming a member of the channel. We appreciate your support. Think about hitting that join button, guys. We appreciate it. We need it. We need it. Michael Holt for 10. Been watching college football since the late 1980s. Since Heupel showed up, he has done nothing but improve the team. This is how to build a program. Seth and Nader's in the house says Vols by 60 or at least 39. Let's get this money. Hashtag Coach J betting advice. We do not condone. We do not condone. That is not approved. That's not approved by the Talkin VAWLS Network. Speaking of Coach Heupel and the culture, I love this. This was out on Twitter. Have you guys seen this?
Not yet.
Goes out with his son. He still got it.
Coach.
Oh wow!
Wait a minute. Did you see
that?
Watch.
Perfect spiral.
I mean, wait. This is routes on air, Coach Jay. This is routes on air. Watch this. Watch this little pump. What's this little pump fake? Watch him. Watch this little pump fake. He's like, and then he throws it over the top.
You know how many times he's done that? You know how much muscle memory is involved in that? That comes natural, man. It's like not thinking about.
Does he have any more eligibility?
Yeah, no. He stayed all 4 years, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he's out.
Yeah.
How cool is it though, man? And I heard somebody ask him, like, what are you going to do on the bye week? Are you watching any games on TV? He's like, I'm going to watch a little football. I'm going to go watch my son play. How about that?
Oh,
how about
awesome.
Like just such a family guy, man. I love it.
That's awesome.
And he does it without any effort.
It's authentic.
No
right, Bob?
in that.
It's authentic.
Yeah, it's just natural talent. And if he can develop his own, you know he can develop Nico.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, I didn't realize I was still sharing my screen the whole time.
We
can go ahead and play this too.
I guess once you have it, though.
Man of the hour.
Stone Cold Killer.
Those headphones are killer.
I like those.
I want some beats.
They're so expensive.
I know,
Sure,
but if you could actually buy Tennessee Orange Beats, I'm on it.
Somewhere somebody's
Coach
complaining.
Jay, you're muted. You're still muted.
I tracked them down. They exist.
Yeah,
They're
do
not.
exist.
It's not an easy track down, but you can track them down. The one thing that I think he changed on those, or that he put custom, was the checkerboard, though, because I can't find them with the little checkerboard swipe right there. But they're pretty freaking cool, man. That's for sure. But man, guys, I'm so excited. Like, I think Tennessee's going to go out there and crush today. And listen, if Nico doesn't, handle business, I'll be the first one out there telling you. But I think we got a special one, man. Super pumped.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch. I do. There's a couple players me and Boogie were talking about backstage that are very questionable, iffy. I think they do play, but I don't think they'll be in there long. They may give them a series, maybe two, and pull them out. Especially if we get up 14-0.
Is that Selden? Who are you talking about?
No, it's Ricky Gibson and Miles Kitzelman.
Mike Matthews too. They said
Mike Matthews.
What's Gibson dealing with? A hamstring?
Gibson's leg pull, some type of leg pull. That's which he's been dealing with that all fall, And same thing with Mike Matthews. They've both been dealing with it all fall. Who's the other one? And Kitzelman. Kitzelman's just got a little tweak in his knee, is what I've heard.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with Gibson sitting out a bit. Matthews is a capable backup to him, I believe. I do. I think he came on a little bit in camp, so I feel good about that. If he can go, you'd like him to get a couple, right, Coach Rice? You'd like him to get a couple sticks going, but other than that, I'm comfortable with Matthews playing for Gibson a little bit today, certainly.
They're all listed as probable. All three of those guys are listed as probable.
Oh, they are on the okay. Well, good. So, but yeah, after Thursday night, next Saturday, I'm not worried anymore. They're going to expose that offensive line for NC State.
Hold on, I got to catch up with the chat. You guys are being very generous. I want to stay on top of it. Charles Bodman for 20 says, "So ready for some football." That's Orange Boy. We'll play the clip.
Rocky Top.
Thank you, Charles. That's a very generous super chat. We appreciate it, brother. Chase Tidwell gifts a Talkin VAWLS membership. We appreciate that as well. Angry Titan for 5. I took Florida to cover, Georgia to cover, doubled on Tennessee to cover next week. Bob, is that a Vandy hat? Are you anchored down?
No, it's a Navy hat. Navy veteran. Thank you very much.
Yeah, throw that in his face, Bob. Tell him. Let him know. Tell Angry Titan to shut up. Robert Tuck for 2 says Nico bought the beats for the whole team. Awesome. Yeah, I mean it's cool, but Joe did the same thing. Look, let's call it like it is. Beats is just giving those out. Nico ain't saying here's several $1,000s. That's part of the deal. Papa J for 5. I'm stuck moving furniture at my mother-in-law's. Go Big Orange. It's good to see you in the chat, Papa J. That's not how we need to spend a game day, though. We need to put a good 63 effort in.
That's not family support.
Bob is hanging out on the show, gifting Talkin VAWLS memberships. We appreciate it, Bob. Eric Jones for 2. Coach Eibel is a big family man. Excited 63-3 VAWLS. David Burgess has been a member for 2 years. We appreciate it. And Jeff drops a 20 spot.
Rocky Top.
Jeff for 20 says GBO Vol World Order. Yeah, he's talking VAWLS for life. We love you, Jeff. We appreciate the support. Thank you for the super chat, my man. All right, what do you guys want to see tonight, Elijah, or this afternoon? What do you want to see from this football team? It's a glorified scrimmage, but you walk away after the game feeling 100% satisfied. What has to happen?
I think we need to hang 63. There's no excuse not to. But for the most part, I just want to see improvement over last year. I want to see quarterbacks putting balls on receivers catching the balls, getting them down the field, offensive line looking good. I just want to see clean football today for the most part. Because if we play clean football, we're going to beat about 63. I mean, but we just I want to make sure we're, it would be nice to look like we're 2 or 3 games into the season after today.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's probably not going to happen, which, I'm hopeful, but I would like to see us be very clean today, very efficient. The efficiency of the 2022 offense is what I want to see.
With a dominant defense on top of it, right? Because how much better would that team have been? Imagine that 22 team on offense with this defense. I mean, that's going to be hard to beat. Number 1 scoring offense in the country.
Defense. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think the only game we may have lost was Georgia, if that was the case. Maybe.
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 We might have pulled that one. 3 passes, 1 run. Go differently, even with 9 pre-snap penalties, we might have won that game. Can you just think about that for a second? 9 pre-snap penalties on the offensive line and on a tailback, making mental mistakes in that game. And we only lost by 2 scores, 13 points total. I mean, that absolutely is a different game without those mental mistakes.
Agreed.
Well, it was raining and it was loud. I mean, between the hedges, that gets real loud.
Yeah, they couldn't deal with the interior rush in that game either. But yeah. Yep. Tom, I haven't got a chance to talk to you, I don't think, since David Sanders has committed. How you feeling about this offensive line, buddy?
That's all.
That one word. That's all it is the Rocky pose on top of the stairs.
I got you.
I got
so
you.
Stoked about that. I was just dancing here at the house. She's like, she said something this morning to me because I was watching some of the pregame stuff on YouTube. She's like, man, they get up 2 hours before the games start. I said, babe, this starts at like 7 in the morning. She's like,
Yeah.
how did they just sit there and talk about football for 5 hours before the game starts? It's like a whole different, yeah. You're either a nut about it like we all are, or it's just, you know, you're a tech person like she is, and you just know one name of one player on the team, and you say, no, I'm giving you a hard time, man. But no, it's just
Like
a whole different
slapping him on the
mindset.
side.
It really is a whole different mindset. I mean, when David Sanders committed, it's just been on cloud nine for me this whole time since then. I was stoked for the season, but now it's just, you know, 10 notches above that, just because, I mean, our class went from an A to an A plus. I mean, we really had the great offensive line already. We had Nick Moore, we had Douglas Utu. There's somebody I'm forgetting, interior.
Big Ant.
Nick Moore.
Nick Moore, Big Ant.
Nick Moore.
But that just took it, you know.
And we need it desperately.
We need it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think that's other than I think that might be the weakest thing right now. Maybe other than well, I think our secondary is unproven. I wouldn't say, I'm not gonna go on a limb and say that they're just weak. They're unproven. We don't know what they look like because they're all like new, basically.
I think people keep like, especially the national media, the national narrative is Tennessee's secondary is weak, and I'm like, it's the safeties. I'll give you the safeties are weak. The corners are not weak. They are not like you know, Jenny's saying that they're not proven. The safeties are not proven. Jermod McCoy proved it as a true freshman at Oregon State. It's not like he was at MTSU or Chattanooga or somewhere. He did it at Oregon State. Now that's not the SEC, but he's played football at a high level. Ricky Gibson was starting last year for Tennessee.
The Pac-12 was a good passing league last year too. It was a really pass-happy league, and they played well. Actually, they had the conference with the best record last year. So,
well, when y'all broke down Jermod McCoy, I got excited as hell.
I did too.
That's what I'd like to see during this game. I just want to see a step up in the secondary, especially like Boogie said, the safeties. You show me that, and sky's the limit at that point. Because if we can contain them, keep them short, everybody at short yardage, Georgia can't keep up if all they can do is little spot shots here and there. That's all I want to see. I want to see
Georgia's time.
Same as last year. I just want to see secondary. That's all. That's my biggest concern.
Coach Jay, get technical for me, because Monday after Kaner dropped off the show, I watched Tim Banks' press conference, and my eyes got wide when Tim Banks talked about how good the front seven is. And somebody asked him, what can you do on the back end? You don't have to cover as long when you got James Pierce breathing down your neck. What can you do on the back end with your secondary, different things in coverage? Get technical on us, because your front seven's so good.
Well, you can show and go with your blitzes a lot better from multiple spots, from press, from inch technique, from underneath to outside to inside. B, when you're playing in zone, you can replace players in your back end easier. You have more time to do it. You usually, when you're in zone and you want to mask something like a flat, let's say, and you want to have the corner drop in, but maybe the star drop through the flat because you got a feeling something's coming there. You need time to replace that, right? And you've got to make sure that your D line is fundamentally sound to do so. If not, it's going to get either pulled underneath or quick slanted underneath. You just have to have the corners able to press and pass off. When we talk about redirecting a wide receiver into the zone we want them to, that's kind of what I mean, you know. And let me try to put this in layman's terms for everyone. If a person is coming into my zone as a wide receiver, I want to redirect their route just enough to put them to where my defender that's replacing is going to be, right? So if it's a slant, I just want to move them 2 yards over so that my secondary zone defender can get underneath it or pass off. So and that's just one example. There's a million little nuances and wrinkles you can put into it, but it all starts at the defensive line. Certainly, especially in the long developing back end part of the zone, the deep middle, the regular underneath middle part of the field if your D line is getting there quickly, you can do what you want on that back end.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit this super chat real quick. Irish Smokey Vol drops a 20 spot. Orange Boy, you know what we do around here.
Rocky Top, you'll always be.
Irish Smokey Vol says, good afternoon from Ireland, Vol family. Dropping a door fee plus expecting a big performance from the guys today. GBO beat the damn brakes off of Chattanooga. Thank you, Irish Smokey Vol. We appreciate the super chat, my friend. Let's see. Any other games you guys are excited about around the SEC? Of course, you got Georgia and Clemson right now. Georgia got a 3 and out. Now they're marching right down the field.
Florida, Miami is.
Yeah.
I think going to be.
I hope Miami smokes them. I think
No,
it's going to be a close game.
actually, I want Florida to win that game.
Yeah,
I'm like Boogie. I want to keep Sunshine Billy around for a while. He's our best friend at Florida.
In the back end of his schedule, if he's losing early in the year, he's in trouble. It is a murderer's row for them on the back end.
If they lose to Miami, he'll be fired before we see him.
I don't know about that. I want Florida to be as bad as possible. Like if they're 1-4, 1-5 when they get to us, like the road to Florida ever being good again for a while is just not, because I mean, yes, they may go get Lane Kiffin, but they're going to have to do a lot of changeover because there's going to be transfers. There's going to be all types of stuff. We all saw what happened in Tennessee when you're having to change coaches over and over and over again. There's a long haul in between sometimes until you could get to that dominant where they used to be. So I don't know. My game that I'm wanting to see is LSU USC tomorrow night. That's the game I'm looking forward to. Of course, Notre Dame and Texas A&M. I'm kind of wanting Texas A&M to win that game because it's just another team Tennessee could jump if Texas A&M beats Notre Dame. So I think by this time next week, Tennessee will be ranked number 9 or number 10.
Do you think if Florida went after Lane, he would go? I think the longer I think the longer he's at Ole Miss, the harder it's going to be to pull him because he's building that roster and he's winning at Ole Miss. I know it's Florida. You got more recruits. You got more. I get it, but man, I don't know.
If he leaves Tennessee for USC,
that was his dream job, though.
I don't know.
He's got several dream jobs.
I can see him doing another midnight turn.
He's not loyal. I mean, he's going to say he is. He flirted with Auburn, and but I'm curious to see their game because I mean I know they're playing an FCS, but Furman, I think that's who they're playing is Furman. They're actually not too bad. I know they smoked Western Carolina, and I know we're still talking about Western Carolina, but I mean they put up a pretty good game against NC State. So I mean, I'm curious to see, and plus all those guys got to gel together. I mean, I know they all come in from the portal. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ron the Don, how we feeling on this Saturday morning, my friend?
Man, I'm okay. I don't know. Something's going on with my body, but I'm okay, though. The season has started. I'm ready to rock and roll. It's 2024. Time for bring it on home. I'm here.
Ron the Don is here, and so is Brad. I bet this is going to be really loud. No, it's not too loud. Well, that worked out great, Brad. We appreciate your service in support of this great Talkin VAWLS network. Came in to say, hey, I'm at the game and y'all aren't, and then he left. So typical Brad. Typical Brad. He walks into his stream wanting attention, and then he just disappears. Sounds like a Tuesday night to me. Sounds like a Tuesday night. Michael Wilson, what's going on, my friend? Are you fired up? Are you ready? It's game day. Oh, really?
And you're on mute.
No.
You're acting like Coach Jay, Mike.
You don't say 60?
Yes, I am fired
there
up.
He is. All right, let's go, Michael. What do you want to see today?
Say again?
Oh, what are you looking for today from this Tennessee game?
I just want to see Nico do what he always does in that last game. I want to see, good completions and hopefully 4 or 5 touchdowns out of him, get him out early and see what our backups are going to do. Obviously, this game's going to
probably get out of hand pretty quick. And I just want to see what our depth looks like going forward.
What do you brought up a good point there, wanting to see the backups. Get Nico 4 or 5 touchdowns, get him out of there. Look, Gaston Moore's our backup, right? He's going to be our backup. Nico's helmet pops off. Nico goes down. Nico has to come out for a series. Gaston Moore is going in. But what do you guys think today? You know, you're up 35-0, 42-0. Nico comes out. You want to get Jake Merklinger some run, right, Coach Rice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I mentioned this. I think about a month ago. That's gorgeous. That's just straight up gorgeous. But yeah, that's what you want to see, because obviously Gaston Moore's paid his dues. He knows the system back and forth, but the future is obviously with Jake Merklinger or GMAC or Faison, but you want to give Jake Merklinger that opportunity for live reps, which I could see giving Gaston Moore maybe a series or two, and then give Jake Merklinger the whole fourth quarter and let him play. Don't just hand the ball off to Khalifa Keith or whoever the other running backs are at that point. Let him run the offense. Chattanooga should understand. We got the JV, got the third, fourth string guys in. Let them, do what they deserve and what they practice their asses off for all off season, and let them run the offense. Because I hate it when they bring these young guys in and they don't. The only people that get any run is the running back and the offensive line. Because it's not doing anybody any good when they're not exercising their whole offense.
I agree. Here's my thing. I think that if it were me and the game goes away, I think it's going to go. Nico will play the first half. The ones will play the first half and then come in the second half. The ones are going to sit down and just be cheerleaders for 2s and 3s in the third and fourth quarter. Because we've got a strong offensive line, got a strong defensive line. What's going to happen next year when those guys are 2s and 3s haven't got the experience? And that's what these games are for, is to get them that experience, like game time, and get them ready for next year and take over for the likes of Cooper Mays and all that we're going to lose. Like, we're going to lose James Pierce. Those are our 2 linemen that we can't afford to lose on either side of the ball. We just can't. But we need to bring our other guys up to that level. And I think as long as we got this year, let's use them to teach. And they've stepped it up.
And we got 3 of those games this year, too. We got this one. We got, who is it? Kent State.
UTEP.
And UTEP.
And Vandy. I mean, so I said we got 4 games.
NC State.
We'll see. We'll see. NC State played so piss poor the other night. Their coach is going to be on that.
We had a couple games last year like this too, right? And it didn't amount to hell of beans.
Right.
So
was it you, Boogie, that said that? I think it was on Eric on Locked On Vols. Was it you that said that everybody needs to play, or was it Eric that said that?
I don't know, because Jenny, I've done 72 shows this week. I don't remember what I said.
Somebody said that everybody needs to play, and I think it was on Locked On Vols.
That's Locked On Talkin VAWLS.
Don't mess it up now. Arkansas Vols said something earlier. Arkansas Vols said something earlier saying that he wants to see the cheerleaders do 250 push-ups today.
Wow.
How many people in the chat say something? How many people actually follow that? I have done it since 1972, done my push-ups right alongside them. I've been in a Walmart listening to the game and drop and do my push-ups.
I will not.
That's dedication.
Is that why you're in prison?
It's burpees in prison.
That's why. That's how I stay nice, fit, and trim, because we score so many points.
Yeah.
Sunshine
after
ball.
2022, man, yeah, I imagine you'd be in shape.
I think Ron LaDon drank too much last night. I think Ron LaDon started his season early. He don't look healthy. Ron LaDon looks rough. You all right, Ron?
Man, I'm trying to make it, man. It's the first game of the year. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm here. GBO.
We're gonna get you through it. We're gonna get you through
Ron
it.
Don's struggling. He looks like a man about to go down. I don't know that Ron's going to make it. Billy Todd dropped a $1 super chat. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the support. What do we got? We got about 300 people watching live right now. Smash the thumbs up. Don't forget, we're going to be live immediately following the game. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Going to be a good time. Me, Coach Jay, Dauber, and Dustin's going to be back. Look at Brad's beautiful face. Look at Brad. Brad just living the dream. Look at that.
There you
Giving us a thumbs up.
go.
Reminding you guys to smash that thumbs up is what he's doing.
I was gonna say the other game that I'm really interested in is the Texas A&M and Notre Dame game. I want Texas. I'm not a huge Texas A&M fan, but I don't dislike them, and I want them to beat Notre Dame because I think Notre Dame and Ohio State are the two most overrated teams every year. Every year.
Coach Shay's taking that personally for a completely different reason.
Yeah, it's my dynasty team, but just because I wanted to run the ball.
What's good for Texas A&M is bad for Texas, and that helps us.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, if Texas goes down even just an inch because Texas A&M got an inch on them, I mean, that's good for us. Because Texas A&M isn't going to take that step. They've been just one half a step away for 70 years now on turning the corner, and they just haven't done it ever. They've never done it. I think they're credited with one title, and that was not when any of us. Maybe, Bob, you might have been alive back then. I don't know.
I've been alive. Hey, don't talk about me or my time with my brother. His name was Adam.
There you go. Bob is infinite.
Bob, that is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Maverick NorCal drops a $25 super chat. That's an Orange Boy. Top donation of the morning. We appreciate you, my friend. Gang, Crimson Tide. Is that what he said? So, sorry, Tiders, but you've been replaced by Nico and the Orange Crush 2024. It starts today. Go Big Orange. Give them hell balls and coach hype for president. We'll play the clip.
Rocky Top!
Man, Maverick is it NorCal, like Northern California? NorCal, Maverick NorCal? I don't know. But he's taking the place of Ron the Don. Ron the Don falling out. He's fallen asleep on air. I don't know if that's ever happened before, but if it does, we'll be all right. Hang in there, Ron the Don. We're going to get there together. We are 15 minutes away from kickoff. You're going to be okay, Ron the Don. I think you're going to hang in there.
Hey, Ron,
Nico going to get through it.
Ron, I've been a Tennessee fan since 1972, and I can count on one hand how many times I've been excited at the first game of the season, and this is one of them.
Yes, there you go, Bob. That's
whiskey helps.
I
promise, whiskey helps.
I'm out.
Let it out.
I'm out here with you all the way.
Well, hey, y'all, I'm out of here. It was great to see everybody, but I got to get rolling. But we're going to win by 50 points today, and we're going to see everybody on the field. That's what
Tom, we sell a shirt that says Vols by 50, so wear that today.
I haven't gotten that one, but I did just order the original Talkin Vols logo on, I can't remember what the color scheme is that they call it. It's not navy and it's not midnight navy, but it's like it's got gray mixed into it, whatever that is. But that'll be the next one after that. The Vols by 50's clean.
Every day I'll wake up and get an email that says, Tom just ordered a new shirt. I'm like, Rocky Top Tom's at it again.
Yep.
You're the man, Tom. Appreciate you coming on, brother.
No, you're the man, dude. You got the best channel. Best
Appreciate it, my man.
Football. All y'all have a good one. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Let's see.
I'm always excited for this. Sorry.
Well, Arkansas Ball upgraded to Talkin Vols Gold. We appreciate you, Arkansas Ball. Go ahead, Jenny.
I was just gonna say I'm always excited about the first game of the season, but that's because I was a student. So when I was a student, we were all excited about all the games.
There you go. There you go.
I can go ahead and tell you, it don't matter if it was going into the bad years. I'm always excited. I'm always playing Rocky Top first thing in the morning, blasting my truck.
I wake up to it,
and I'm going crazy. I literally, it's every Saturday morning, but especially the first game of the year, I wake up, I make sure my alarm is blaring Rocky Top, and I'm hopping up out of the bed, and I'm running down with the beatbox and Rocky Top. Yeah, they're doing all the good stuff. So I mean, I drove through Jackson this morning just blaring Rocky Top, just letting everybody hear it.
You know how all the local radio stations start playing that like DJ version, and it's like, so I was driving my wife's car, and she doesn't have Sirius satellite in it, so it's on some local radio station, and I was picking up the little dude from preschool, and it starts playing that, and like he recognizes that it's Rocky Top, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, why are they playing that weird siren in the background?" I'm like, "I don't know, son. I don't know why they're ruining the song with that." But I thought that was hilarious.
I just play the band version, like the where
The band version,
the
yeah.
band version with the fans in the background singing Rocky Top.
You can't beat the Osborne brothers, man. The
That is a
Osborne Brothers
lot.
version.
Oh my gosh, is the game sold out?
Yeah, it's sold out.
Oh wow, I know people there.
Every game is sold out except for UTEP.
I'll tell you what, that Osborne Brothers version, unfortunately we lost the game, but last time Tennessee played at the Rose Bowl, I think it was Fulmer's last year, Barry's freshman year, something like that. But it was a late afternoon kickoff, and I drove into the Rose Bowl, man. I must have drove in there 70 miles per hour, blaring the Osborne Brothers California plates. Everyone was like, "Who in the hell is this guy rolling through here, man?" It was awesome.
I will say I almost teared up today because somebody had posted a video. It was with his son, and they were watching the band marching into Neyland, and I was like, oh, I miss that so much because it's so amazing. They play Rocky Top as they're coming in. It's just it's so amazing. I used to watch that all the time before I went to go sit.
We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Me, Coach Jay, Coach Ross, we've already done our prediction, so I want a little something from you guys and give us a score prediction, then we'll let you guys drop off. Bob, what do you got? Give us a little something you're going to see today and what the score is going to be.
I'm going to see everybody play. Every single person on the roster is going to get time on that field. And I'm not talking about just here's a player or two. They're going to get quality time. They're all going to go in there and get their licks in. That's all I want to see. And I'm saying 63-3.
I love it. Bob, it's always good to have you back on the show, my man. We'll tomorrow night, 7:00. We'll see you again, buddy.
I'll be here, brother.
Later, Bob. All right, Jenny, what do you got? Give us a little something and a score prediction.
Just because the rules have changed, I'm going to say we'll probably get about 45. I would like them not to let them score, but I'll go ahead and say 3.
Nice, courteous, friendly in-state competition. We'll give them 3 points. Hey, Brent, tell your dad to turn the phone sideways like a professional and quit acting like a degenerate, renegade outlaw. All right, Jenny, it's always good to have you back on the show. We will see you for the post-game show tomorrow
Big
night.
Orange.
All right, who we got next? Let's go. Did somebody else leave?
Looked like it.
Let's go with
Michael.
Michael. Oh yeah, Coach Rice bounced. What the heck is going?
He was like, "I'm out of here. I want to watch the game."
What a bunch of unprofessional. Now look at Brad. Now we're
He's
upside down.
down.
Now we're doing a flyover upside down on a jet. Brad's phone. He must have an iPhone. I bet he has an iPhone. Now we're doing a barrel roll. What are we doing?
There you go.
Now we're upside down. All right, Michael, give us a little something, Michael. What are you looking for? What do you think the score is going to be?
Well, I want to see how Brew's going to do today, coming back from injury. See how that looks. I want to see what the hype is. I haven't really been able to see much other than some film, but Boo Carter, see what kind of playing time that he gets. And then score prediction, I'm going to say 55-10.
I like it. We appreciate you jumping on, Michael. Enjoy the game. We'll see you for the post-game show.
All right. Go Big Orange.
Go Big Orange.
Speaking of Big Orange, all right, Bleed Orange, what do you got?
I hope that Bishop gets a lot of run. He's earned it. I want to see a clean game. I know everybody's saying the same thing, but I want to see what Cam Seldon does. I know they've been hitting him with pads and things like that. He's been held out of contact, so I want him to get some good contact in this game so we can be ready for next week. And I'm going to go bullish. I'm going to go 70-0.
Oh my gosh, I love it, dude. Ooh. That's the type of game where we're coming out and I'm like, all right, we got no excuses. We're as good as we thought we were. Let's go get ready and beat the brakes off of NC State next week. That's what I like it. I like it, Bleed Orange. Always good to have you on the show, brother. We'll catch you on the post game show.
All right, have a good one.
how there's three of us and Ron the Don who's about to fall out.
We're three.
Can y'all get behind Ron the Don?
Yeah.
Can somebody do something to wake Ron the Don up?
Everyone clap. Everyone clap in the chat. Throw up your Talkin VAWLS emojis.
I'm ready. I'm ready to give my, because this is that time of the year. We've been waiting for this for like a long time, and it's time for us to be ready to take the field to do our job. But Boogie man, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm feeling kind of crazy. I'm kind of woozy. I don't know what's happening, man. It's like something.
It's getting up, man. Where's the ball attack?
Man, down.
Ball attack.
We got to. Somebody call 911. Somebody wake Ron the Don. Wait. Help me out. Ron the Don. Ron the Don. Ron the Don. Ron the Don.
Well, to be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo, right here.
Rocky Top, you'll always be.
Is he alive?
Just when you think it was gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. I've been waiting around for these months, waiting to invade the body of Ron the Don. Coming to you as the intercontinental heavyweight champion of the world. We are here in Neyland Stadium, where the Vols will take the field. Tito Santana, you have no chance. Big Gene Ogre, you have no chance. Those Alabama pukesters to the left of me. Those Georgia dog pukesters to the right of me. We didn't need them then, we won't need them now, because the Big Orange is the cream of the crop. And the cream rises to the top. I'm letting you know right here, right now, this is what we do. Come on, you can feel me. Go Big Orange. Go Big Orange. I talked to Boogie in the Mind Man mail message last night. He said go Big Orange. I'm saying go Big Orange. Let's go. Rocky Top. Rocky Top. Rocky Top. Let's go do it. Oh, yeah.
Rocky Top, you'll always be.
Let's freaking go.
Let's go.
You know what? I ain't got nothing else to say. For Coach Jay, for Ron the Don, for Coach Rice, my name's Boogie Bentley. We will catch you guys right back here immediately following the game. Go Big Orange.
That we call home.